Hi friends, in the continuation of data science interview question answer series, we are moving to question what is difference between Monte Carlos and Markov chain Monte Carlos. The primary goal in Monte Carlos to estimate a numerical value example integral expectation using repeated independent random samples. In Markov chain Monte Carlos to sample from a complex probability distribution example posterior distribution in Bayesian statistic sampling dependency. Monte Carlo samples must be independent of each other. Monte Markov chain Monte Carlos sample are dependent on the previous sample from a Markov chain. The problem solved Monte Carlo solving problem where direct calculation is impractical or impossible. Example estimating pi Markov chain Monte Carlos solving problems where the target distribution is known only up to a constant. Example unnormalized posterior distribution convergence. Monte Carlo's convergence is guaranteed and is purely a factor of the number of sample drawn. Markov chain Monte Carlos requires burn-in period to reach the target stationary distribution before sample become valid. Efficiency Monte Carlos can be inefficient in very high dimensional spaces, especially when the target region is small. Markov chain Monte Carlos highly effective in high dimensional spaces by intelligently navigating to high probability region. Key outputs Monte Carlos a single numerical estimate. Example the average value. Markov chain Monte Carlos a set of correlated samples that approximate the target distribution for parameter estimation. Statistical use Monte Carlos simulating random variable to test the behavior of a statistical model. Example bootstrapping Markov chain Monte Carlos Bayesian inference where the model parameters are treated as random variable with posterior distribution. Key algorithm Monte Carlo simple random sampling importance sampling Markov chain Monte Carlos Metropolis Hastings Gibbs sampling Hamiltonian Monte Carlos. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel. Thank you.